Hey, what's going on? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. This is another edition of Boxing Updates. First, I must say thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your attendance. Thank you for your input. KQKC, I mean this when I say this. I really do care for you. Now, on to the video. Of course, the WBA, they are pretty much the cousins of the WBC. Now, Joshua versus Usyk 2. The winner could be stuck with none other than, get this, Helenious. That's right, Helenious. Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk 2 rematch winner. We'll be looking at the very real possibility of needing to defend against their WBA mandatory, who is Robert Helenious. Next, rather than facing WBC champion Tyson Fury or whoever has that belt by then. Now, the reason why I say whoever has that belt by then is because Tyson Fury is contemplating of retirement. And that's per Frank Fish-Eye Warren. He figured that Tyson Fury will retire after that groundbreaking hell of a fight this year. And this was the heavyweight division. Now, we all know that most of the weight classes follow the lead, not physically follow the lead, but they follow the lead of the heavyweight division. Most of your boxing fans look at the heavyweight division and judge the whole as the heavyweight division go up or down. So they pretty much look at it as a whole and as the heavyweight division as the fucking captain. Well, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury gave us that show. They gave us that endurance. They gave us that motivation. They gave us that guts and glory. Both men gave it all. Their shields are still in the ring to this day. Then you want to retire? Let's go on and let's finish talking about this. It's suspected that the World Boxing Association, which is the WBA, will order the winner of the Joshua Usyk 2 fight to defend against the North Nightmare of Helenious. He's 31-3 with 20 KOs. They're going to order that next. Now, Helenious destroyed Adam Kornacki. Oh, babyface. He has the punches, but he don't have the defense. Oh, babyface. He like to get that babyface looking like a 90-year-old babyface. No defense. He's a pressure fighter, but he's pressured to get hit. He's pressured to get knocked out. He is pressured to get both eyes swollen. In his last fight, just a couple weeks ago, he told, and I quote and unquote, he told the referee, hey, the man is just too tall. The man, hey, look, I pretty much tried everything. I tried everything. I tried to hit low and it just didn't work out. I quit. So, there you go. Another one bites the dust. And another one's gone, and another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. Ah! Now, as I move on, Helenious did destroy Kaneki by the 6th round. By the 6th round knockout that was October the 9th. That's right, October the 9th. And that was the fight of this year. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder on that same card. Now, a WBA title eliminator on the undercard of the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3 card in Las Vegas. That's where it took place at. And everyone was up in arms and excited about this card. Actually, this card was a good card. This card was $79.99. I would have paid $129.99. It was just that good. Now, the WBA is likely to move quickly to order the fight between the Joshua versus Usyk 2 winner to face Helenious rather than waiting around until after they face Fury or Dillian Whyte. Whichever of those two are holding the WBC belt. Now, of course, that remains to be seen. Of course, we know how boxing goes. Here today, gone tomorrow. Lie today, lie tomorrow. That's just the old American boxing way. Right now. Right today. Now, as I move on, right now we are focused on the WBA mandatory position. This is what Helenious' manager have said and stated. And he was talking to none other than Sky Sports. Now, as I move on. Now, of course, Robert fought a WBA eliminator bout in March of 2020 against Adam Kornacki, and he placed a stamp on that victory in the rematch. Remember now, October the 9th, that wasn't a first meeting, that was a rematch fight. Now, Adam Kornacki didn't look good in that first fight, and it damn sure didn't look good in the second. As I told you many, many times, a lot of fighters have that one defining fight of their career. Oh, it's a hell of a barn burner, but it sometimes might leave a toll on you physically and mentally. You won't let your hands go, Adrian a la Broner, or you shell up, a la Julian J. Rock. Your defense lapse. There's many, many factors. Some fighters can take a beat down and keep on pushing like nothing's wrong. It's the individual mentality I'm trying to explain to you, my people. And hit the like button too. For some reason, you all don't like to hit the like button on a video. It works just like the live stream. Shake this bitch up. And now, as I move on, poor Fury. He's looking at the possibility of needing to defend his WBC title against his WBC mandatory, who is Dillian Whyte, after he pulled out of his October the 30th fight on Thursday, complaining of having a shoulder injury. Bullshit, a shoulder injury. Fans aren't buying it. Fans not buying that shit. Fans are not buying the injury excuse. Now, of course, this is going to lead down a path and lead down a road that you might not like. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it today at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. You have to be there. Don't just subscribe and move the fuck on. I understand you got to work. Bring your ass in there and show your love. Show that you appreciate KQKC doing this research. Going all out the way. You heard the live stream yesterday. I went in deep on that. I did my research. Not for fame, not for glory, not for super chats. I did it for you all. I did it for you all and for me. I want to know how my used car is running. I want to know how my new car is running. I want to know how my motorcycle is running out there. And that's how I want boxing. How's it running? Oh, what's the fine tune? Huh? So show your love today. Show your love. I'm working hard here. But that's okay. 7 days a week, there ain't no sweat, right? Because I'm giving you up-to-date boxing news. I am the WLS TV Eyewitness News Channel 7, Chicago, Illinois. I am WGN Channel 9, Chicago, Illinois News. I am Fox News of YouTube. That's right. Anything in boxing, that's why I move on. I don't stay on one subject for no 2 damn hours. In 2 hours, I can hit 4 subjects. What's going on in the sport of boxing? Hello. Now, allow me to finish. Fans ain't buying this excuse. And they think Dylan White got cold feet when he realized that a loss to Wallen would mean he would no longer be the WBC mandatory. And that's a possibility. Because remember, Dylan White been a mandatory for a few years now. Every Friday, he get in that basement, get that polish, and shine that silver belt up. That's what he does. He's proud to be a mandatory, but won't step up to the plate. Hello? But we all know that unifications trump mandatories. Oh, I'm sorry. Only in certain cases. All right? A la you guys. We will discuss that also today. Hell, we're going to discuss everything from the Rollie Davis kickoff press conference, Simplify versus Shakur Stevenson. We're going to talk about boxing, and that's what this network's built on, boxing. When the pandemic hit, nobody talked about boxing, but KQKC Boxing Network and Blue Blood Sports TV. We are true boxing fans. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but if I do you mind? Would it hurt? Or do I deserve to toot my own horn? Now, as I close, once the World Boxing Council, the WBC, said and stated recently that the mandatory challenger will be next for WBC champion Tyson Fury. Now, if he's unable to set up an undisputed fight against the IBF, WBA, and WBO champion, Alexander Usyk, and let's not forget the Ring magazine. It was only a matter of time before White pulled out of his risky fight with Wallen. See, Dylan White is a lot of talk, but nothing to back it up. Dylan White is nothing special. Dylan White wobbles like an egg. He's off balance all the time. He off balance walking to the candy store. That's how off balance he is. Now, a man would think, the big as his lips are, that he can have a little balance. And that lips can balance it out. But it's not me looking at his lips. It's Dean White. His let me wink wink. His roommate. Wow. All right. Now, as I close on this spectacular piece of information, it's surprising that White didn't pull out of the fight last week after the WBC revealed that the mandatory can now challenge for the title. If not, unification match with Usyk is taking place. The WBC changes rules as they go. If you don't have it by now, you've been sleeping under a rock. Because, see, the WBC is like Texas. They figure they are exempt from the United States, Texas does, and the WBC figure they are exempt from what the Boxing Commission says. Like Brigger weight. Nobody's on board with that but the WBC and other fighters that's not up there in the top 10 like Wilder and other heavyweights. So they figure, okay, I jump on this Brigger weight. Too big for cruiserweight and too small for a heavyweight. So hey, this is just fine. And they're happy and content with that bullshit. Now, it's inconvenient, obviously, for Joshua or Usyk and the boxing public that they may need to wait for the undisputed clash until after Helenious get his mandated title shot. But that's the downside of a champion's holding so many titles. It leaves little time for them to make the important matches that the fans want to see. And that make them the money side. There you go. Another edition of Boxing Updates. Keep in mind, people, the governing bodies, don't give a shit about you and me. They don't give a shit what we want to see. It's what they want to do. It's how much money they will make. So, once again, I am KQKC Boxing Network. If you haven't subscribed, please get on it right now. Subscribe. I need to hit another 1,000 and I am short. So, please show your love. Oh, show your love for the singing OG. I am KQKC Boxing Network. I come on Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Yes, Saturday morning will be a call-in show. Every Saturday morning at 10:30 a.m. Then Saturday night. This Saturday night, once again, your boy, KQKC Boxing Network, will be calling the fights. That's right. We are talking about none other than Jamel Herring and also Shakur Stevenson. So therefore, thank you for your attention. Thank you for your time. And shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to New Media Row. Shout out to Black Media Row. And I greet you with the ancient word of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu salam. Peace be unto you. And I'm on to the next one. Peace.